Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am here. I am here. Let's go. Let's get it going. Welcome everybody that is tuning in to the one and only. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Time Show podcast that is being seen and heard just about everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Podbean, definitely for sure. This is on the Spotlight Sports Network, the Sports Empire Network. This is on the YouTube, the Big Time Show YouTube channel. This is on Twitter at Big Time Lou. I'm there live as well. I'm on Twitch right now as well. Later, after I upload the show, it'll be in all of your favorite podcast spots. Welcome everybody to the Big Time Show. What is going on? Are you guys excited? That's all I need to know. Are you guys excited? Is your mood good? Are you getting ready for tomorrow? Are you ready for what should be, in my view, another Cowboy victory? It's really that simple. I don't know why we shouldn't win. I don't understand why we shouldn't. Before we get started, listen. I'm sharing. I hope that you guys will take the opportunity to share in what I'm doing here. Uh, Here I'm sharing as we speak. Have you shared yet? Aren't you guys excited? I mean, I remember a few weeks ago, and I think I was in the group too. Like, when Dak went down, I was saying like, okay, we still got players, but what are we gonna do? We still have players. Dak is a big part of it, but we got players. And I was wondering what we were gonna do because, as you guys know by now, Kellen Moore frightens me. Kellen Moore frightens me. He scares me to death. Because I just don't know exactly where he, I don't know where he's gonna come up from. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's going to, I know he's going to have some spots in the game where he loses his mind, but will he lose his mind the whole game? And so far, to his credit, he calmed down because he obviously knew what he had to do. He knew what he had to do, which is run the football primarily. Even though Cooper Rush at the end of the game still throws more than what he hands the ball off. Cooper Rush is over 30 times a game. Our guys combined probably right at 29, 28 carries a game, but it's better than what it was. It's just him. He can't help it, y'all. He can't help it. And I am not trying to help it no more. I'm convinced that, it's always like I said, he's pass happy. He don't know he don't know nothing else. He has to pass the football. But to his credit, what he has done since he's calling the plays, I have to give him credit now because I've killed him on my show. I will say this, y'all. He has done an excellent job at setting the tone. I want you guys to think about it. They set the tone. 8-man boxes, it don't make a difference. He's running football. It doesn't make a difference. He's going to run it, and I'm cool with it. I give him credit. I wish that Zeke Elliott could finally get over 20 carries a game, but it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I was excited about Pollard, of course, who's guaranteed to bust one sooner or later in the game. It seems like it's just automatic. He's going to do it. He's gonna crack one on one of these times, and he's gonna get loose. So I'm excited about what I've seen the last 2 weeks. And because Dak Prescott is not playing tomorrow, I believe that the same game plan it will be in effect. I believe that they're going to try to force this running game down people's throat, which is what they should be doing now. Your best players are in your backfield. You should be doing that. And since they are doing it, I believe that will continue on tomorrow. And I believe that we are going to pretty much have our way with Washington tomorrow. I believe it. I really believe it. I don't think I don't see why not. And they're the 27th ranked offense. Excuse me, I'm saying they're the 27th ranked defense. So they're not formidable. You know, that front four that they had, they're injured. You know, Payne and Allen are still there. That's their problem. But you know, if they're 27th, we that means they ain't stopping nobody. If they ever have the 27th ranked defense in the league, that tells me that they're not stopping nobody or they're having problems. What's up? Let me speak to everybody that's here. What's up, Shane? I see you. What's up, Karam? Let me go over to Podbean, see who's there. Hey, oh my God, here you go. Yeah. Hey, Titan, what's going on? Yeah, I'm on Twitch. You can find me at hey, Miss Ty, I see you. I am on BigTime _73. I believe that's right. I believe I'm right on Twitch. I believe I'm right. BigTime _73. If you wanted to go catch me on Twitch, I'm there live right now as we speak. You can go there. I don't like your comment say let's go Commanders, Titan, but I expect that from you, considering I believe you're not a Cowboy fan. So and Shane brings up, oh, there it is. There you go, Titan. There you go. I see you done switched over. What's up, man? Now you get to see the face with all this voice. What's up, man? Okay, you're a Titan. Yeah, I see you. I know. Tennessee Titan. I get it. I get it. What's going on? I'm glad you switched over, man. Thank you for doing that. So Shane puts up a interesting point that I was getting to, but me and Shane kind of think alike. So, and this is exactly my sentiments. Now I'm saying we should have a pretty good way. Listen, here's the thing that y'all know. You need to know. See, the game plan is so simple. It really don't need an analysis, to be honest with you. Run the football, play action pass, make Rush comfortable, give him 225 yards passing. We good. He can do that. He can do 300, but we don't want him throwing 300 yards. Listen, of course, they're bombs and, you know, he gets loose. We don't want him to go, you know, be throwing 35 times. I don't even want him throwing 31 times, but hey, he hadn't made the major mistakes or consistent mistakes. He knows the offense, obviously. He's doing a great job for us. Cooper Rush is. But defensively, let me just say this. This is easy. The Washington Commanders gave up 9 sacks last week. Carson Wentz got sacked 9 times last week. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to say anything, do I? I don't have to say anything. With this defense that we got, with this defense that we have, hello, if somebody else got 9 sacks and the Dallas Cowboys lead the NFL as we speak in sacks, got 13. We lead the league in sacks. Y'all know this pass rush by now. Y'all done seen what these guys coming. The non-stop, the rotation. It's no rest. Soon as you think you got it made, okay, you say, oh God, thank God for D-Law and Parsons out. Then here come Armstrong. Then here come Fowler. Then here comes Sam Williams. Basham ain't even came back yet. I mean, this is a problem. You can't stop this. So I'm expecting our guys to light up this Martin Luther King pounds. He said y'all won't get 9 sacks against us. It's rare when a team. Thank you, Martin Luther King pounds. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for that. You may be absolutely right. Because if y'all do give them 9 more sacks tomorrow, Carson Wentz may be going to the hospital tomorrow. That's just the truth. We already know how fragile he is. Okay, y'all know that. We may not get 9, but I'm guarantee you we're gonna get at least 4. At least 4, minimum. That's the standard. We got to get at least 4. Everything else is gravy. I'm expecting the defense to light Washington up tomorrow. Now, there's only one thing that will stop that. Okay? There's only one thing that's going to stop that, and he is a problem for us. The track record shows this. Antonio Gibson, my guy they played here in Memphis, at the University of Memphis. Antonio Gibson is a problem. Terry McLaughlin, the wide receiver, is a problem. He ain't really done nothing against us, but he is a problem. They got some weapons now. So I don't want everybody to think that, we just going to run roughshod over them. They have some weapons. But if you hitting Carson Wentz, like I think going to happen tomorrow, we should handle this game pretty easy. That's me. If Antonio Gibson is bottled up, if we don't let him loose, I think last time we saw him, he just lost his mind. We got to stop him. There's no question about that. We have to stop him. I take my chances with McLaughlin and Logan Thomas, the tight end, and the other guy that's over there. I take my chances then. I want my pass rush to get loose. We coming tomorrow. Martin Luther King pounds, if you know we coming. I mean, if y'all gave up them 9 sacks, you know what the game plan for us is. We coming full steam. We coming. They're coming tomorrow. So we'll just see how well their offensive line has gained up or gotten better since last week. That's what we're gonna have to see. I don't think I think they gave up sacks the first game. Martin Luther King, what's up, Justin Ball? Appreciate you popping in, man. Thank you for popping in. Listen, if they gave up 9 sacks, I'm not a studier of Washington, but I think they gave up a lot of sacks the previous game before that. So they're obviously having problems with their offensive line. It's just no question about that. This is the wrong team that you need to be coming, and that need to be coming to see if you have an offensive line problems. It's the wrong team. The Dallas Cowboys are no joke defensively. No joke at all. They're one of the top defenses in the league. No question about that. And it's a reason why, because they get to you. I'm expecting the same thing tomorrow. I'm expecting Cooper Rush to throw for maybe about 240. I'm expecting Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott. I'm expecting that same, 28 to 30, hopefully 30 carries, hopefully. That would be nice. Yeah, exactly, Justin Ball. I don't think that, be honest with you, Justin, with this pass rush that we got, man, listen. And Wentz is the quarterback who likes to hold the ball. You know what I'm saying? See, one thing I looked at from Washington this week, they really run a traditional type passing game. The quarterback goes back, Wentz does about a 5-step drop from under center. Okay? And I've seen him even do 7-step drops. I've been saying that a lot. Look, if that's your game plan against the Cowboys, you're going to be in trouble. Because you ain't going to have time. You ain't got time to bag up 5 steps, 7-step drop, and then pat the ball and all that kind of stuff. No. These guys will be right in his face if that happens. So I'm figuring that they're going to have to get the ball out quick. What's up, Freddie? Oh, and it's just no question that you're going to have to get the ball out quick, which leads to Diggs and Antonio Brown. If y'all notice the last game, listen, Diggs has been really, really close. I know he got a pick last week, but last week he should have had. What's up, y'all? I see everybody popping in. He should have had 2. if y'all remember that game when he just almost got one in stride, that would have been a pick six. I mean, he's getting really close to really showing out. Now, he has not had any serious problems against Terry McLaughlin. Once you pull it up, you'll see that McLaughlin only had 2 or 3 catches for 30-some odd yards or something like that. That's not a problem. But he's dangerous. And that's the part where we just got to make sure, because he's not going to have time. Carson Wentz not going to have time this week. I promise you that. He's not going to have time. Dan Quinn is going to dial it up, and they're coming. So I'm expecting them to really eat them alive. I'm really believing that. Now, to go to Shane's point, though, I really didn't hit on that. I'm going back up, y'all. Shane said this. Said we can't be overconfident and just play the game. See, even Vegas is betting on Dallas. Last week during this time, they were set up that Washington was the favorite. But they see what's going on. I guess Vegas is believing in our defense, as they should. They're believing in the defense. So I believe that's why everything changed, to be honest with you. It's not because of the offense. Not saying that the offense is not doing what they need to do. I believe that they changed it because the defense is playing so well and they're dominating, that I really believe that that's the reason why we are seeing Vegas change their mind. We're now a 3-point favorite now. Last week about this time, if you looked at the line, we were a 3-point underdog at home. You know that don't usually happen. The home team pretty much always gets a 3-point, 3-point line at least. And in this case, they just didn't believe. But after seeing this defense for the last few weeks, we're turning people into believers. I believe that that's going to happen again this week. And then we'll go ahead and see what the Rams got to say and go see what Philadelphia got to say. This is a game that we should win. But Shane says this. Can't be overconfident. He said something earlier, too, that I'm going to pull up, which is this. Shane said, I hope tomorrow isn't a trap game. It shouldn't be, because it's a division game. You know, it's always these games, it's any given Sunday now. You know what I'm saying? One week you play like trash. The next week you play like you world champions. And so we just hope that Carson Wentz don't think he the next coming of John Elway tomorrow. Hopefully he stays the same person that he is, and which I'd never have given him credit for in the first place. And light him up tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping for. Light him up tomorrow. He can get better. Look, let him get better after we get through with him. Not tomorrow. So we got to be real careful. You don't come in overconfident like the scoreboard gonna favor you. You do that, you're gonna get hit in the mouth. And so that's why we got to play. Shane is absolutely right. You don't want it to be a trap game. I think that we should win. I think that we should win minimum 10 points. Minimum. 2-score game. Whatever that 2-score is, I think that's where it's supposed to be. If it's 2 touchdowns, so be it. I just think we ought to at least win by 10 points tomorrow. No cardiac cowboy game where you're hanging on by a cliff. All that kind of mess. No. I think that tomorrow we should handle that on tomorrow. If they play the same game like I've been watching this week, Carson Wentz is going to get lit up. He's going to get lit up tomorrow. There's no doubt. If they go back to that 5-7 step drop like I've seen, and he ain't getting the ball out quick, the Cowboys are going to dominate these guys. Defensively, it is. Offense is still a whack. Now, yeah, exactly, Mike. Mike says this. Exactly. Mike says it's too early to be taking anyone for granted. 100%. I agree. So we have to do that. Now, let me fast forward. I've already told y'all want to know about Washington. I already said it. I think we should win it handily. That's me. If they got the right attitude, that's what kind of what Mike and Shane and everybody else is saying. If we come out with the same mentality, if D Law come out hungry like he was last week, then we should handle these boys. No question. Let me fast forward, y'all. This is pretty much really what I want to talk about, and then I'll get out the way. Let y'all enjoy y'all rest of y'all Saturday. I hope that Mike McCarthy, I hope that Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, as they do all the talking, I hope they've been paying attention. It's particularly Kellen Moore, since he runs the offense, and I got a problem with it. Y'all can already sense, because y'all some smart Cowboy fans. Y'all can already sense what's getting ready to happen. You can sense it. You know it's about to happen, right? There are a couple things that have showed up during these few weeks that should be in the long-term plans, at least of this season, for the Cowboys. Number one, Noah Brown is a ball player. Let's look at that. Noah Brown has proven that all he really needed was just an opportunity. I mean, we didn't know he could do all this because there was no opportunity for him. You had Gallup, you had Cooper, you had Lamb, you had Cedric Wilson. I mean, there was really no place or no chance for Noah Brown to get in. But since he has gotten in, Noah Brown has showed you that he's more than a blocker. Noah Brown is a legit wide receiver. He gets open, he's big, he has run after the catch, and he's a weapon. He goes across the middle. He can beat you outside. I hope Kellen Moore don't forget about this in a couple of weeks. Because, see, people are getting ready to come back. Supposedly Gallup's supposed to be playing tomorrow. That's fine. Okay, good. You know, he it's not a problem for him to come back. It only helps the team. Okay, I get that. So he's coming back tomorrow. That ought to make the team even a little bit better on offense. He's a threat, hopefully. It is what it is. Hopefully we can see that. I hope they don't forget about Noah Brown. I'm fast forwarding to when Dak come back. Speaking of that, y'all can feel this. When Dak come back, please don't get pass happy. More pass happy than what you already are. Schultz is supposed to be back tomorrow too. Thank you, Justin. Schultz is supposed to be back tomorrow. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to Schultz in a minute. Thank you, Justin, for that. Let me pull that up. Let me stay with this though. Please don't get pass happy when Dak come back. I mean, Rush is throwing 31 times a game. That's the last 2 weeks. 31 times per game. Please don't let Dak come back and throw it for 40. And forget about what brought this winning to this little winning streak we have now. This is the way that we're supposed to be playing, by running the ball a whole lot. Please don't forget Kellen Moore. Please don't forget when Dak comes back to keep running the ball. Please. Please let's not go to shotgun every play. I mean, they showing you what need to happen. Please remember, Kellen Moore, that your offensive line is better when they go forward, not backwards in pass protection. Please remember that, Kellen Moore. Please allow these guys to hit people, move them out the way so they can wear down the defense by the fourth quarter instead of them playing on their heels, pass protecting all day. And then we look at the stat book and see that Zeke Elliott had 12 carries, Pollard only had 5, and that's all you ran. Please let's not forget what's going on right now. Just because Dak is getting ready to show up. Justin Ball, thank you for doing that with the tight ends. Just because Dalton Schultz is back, please don't forget about my boy Hendershot. See, I already know about Jake Ferguson who gonna start. I mean, gonna play. No, excuse me, Justin. Let me now that I think about it. I don't think Schultz is back tomorrow. I think they've already said Ferguson is gonna start tomorrow. That's fine and dandy. When them guys played like they've been playing, please don't forget about just because you see Dalton. Then please don't think that you're supposed to pass the ball nonstop, killing more. Please, they're showing you that you can run the ball, then play action pass. Can we please follow the same game plan? So I'm saying this because I already know what's going to happen. The appearance of Dak Prescott is going to make Kellen Moore excited. He's going to throw the ball 50 times. I already see it coming. You're going to forget about Noah Brown just because Gallup is back. See, we were talking about James Washington. Everybody forgot about James Washington. Forget James Washington. Noah Brown is your number 3 receiver now. Forget Tolbert. I don't care. Noah Brown, some of y'all say, we need a guy that can take the top off the defense. Put CeeDee Lamb in the slot then. Put Noah Brown outside. Put Gallup outside. Let CeeDee work in the middle. Please don't forget about this, please, Kelly. Don't forget about Noah Brown. Can we do that? Please don't forget, Kellen Moore, that you still got Ezekiel Elliott running back there and Tony Pollard. Please. Please. Maybe this last week, because supposedly Dak's supposed to be coming back for the Ram game. Supposedly. Okay, that's next week. So we get one more sample size of the way the Cowboys should be playing, which I'm fully anticipating them playing the way they have the last few weeks. Or running the football, shoving it down their throat against 8-man boxes, against 9-man boxes. We run the ball anyway. Please don't forget about that. I'm fast forwarding past Washington. I ain't saying we're gonna win. I'm expecting us to win. I'm just saying, please don't forget about this game plan that you got. That's working. One more thing. Kellen Moore, and this may be Jared Jones' category, Steven too, maybe one of those. Let's stop experimenting. Okay, it is what it is. When you brought Jason Peters in the game at left guard, and you had Tyler Smith at left tackle, the running game exploded. They were moving people. That's what broke Pollard loose. When you put Jason Peters in the game at guard, Tyler Smith at tackle, left tackle, you saw what happened. They were dominant. Biotish was dominant. Zach Martin always dominant. Terrence Steele, they were killing people, running the ball. Kellen Moore, please, let's stop experimenting. If Jason Peters is the guy, forget Connor McGovern. Who cares? Put Peters in there. We ain't got time to be experimenting with the linemen. You don't experiment with the offensive line. You get your 5 out there so they can get some continuity going. You ain't got time to be experimenting, trying to figure out, we want to do a snap count on Jason Peters. Then we trying to rush back Connor McGovern. Why? It's obvious that Jason Peters was awesome last week with Tyler Smith standing right beside him. Please, let's stop this. Don't forget about that. Run the goddamn ball. Jason Peters is that dude, 40 years old, still knocking folks 3-4 yards off the ball. Please run the ball. Tyler Smith, if y'all been with me, you heard me say, and at first I thought it was left guard. I ain't say the left tackle though. Tyler Smith acquires his kept. He's on his way to a Pro Bowl this year. I told y'all he was going to make it this year. I told you that. Tyler Smith is going to make a Pro Bowl this year. You got stats to prove it. I'm looking forward to more domination. If they stop playing around, go on, commit to what you need to commit to. These guys are ready. What you say, Justin? Is Lawrence still healthy? Yeah, there was no further word on his foot. We all know he has issues, but he seemed to be fine. You know, there's no ligament damage or anything. Nobody ain't saying nothing this week about DeMarcus Lawrence other than saying he was okay. Now, we all know, if you follow the Cowboys, you know that DeMarcus Lawrence have had foot issues before, you know, more than 1 year. So we'll just have to see. But let me tell you this though. Even if he is hurt, the way Dorrance Armstrong is playing, let me tell you something. The way Dorrance Armstrong is playing right now, we wouldn't miss much if D-Law had to sit out. Matter of fact, the way he's playing, I'm all for guys healing up. See, I don't like the fact that they're trying to rush Dak back, or Dak is going to rush himself back. It's kind of like what Coach McCarthy said, is what I told you guys last week. See, you can throw the ball all you want. Even if he's able to grip the ball, that's fine. That's good. But the question I put out, I said, okay, when he goes under center and forms his hands up, can his thumb take that constant pressure? Is it going to swell up the thumb? Because he got to get his hands under center to take the height. Even in shotgun, you know, he still got to catch the ball with two hands. You know, if he hits it, is it going to make the main swell up some more? I don't know. I don't know nothing about the surgery. I know he has a little small plate and some type of screw in it, whatever. But can he take the punishment of just doing a simple exchange from the center to the quarterback? Is that going to swell him up? When he gets the ball in shotgun and he hits his hands, is that going to swell his thumb up? That part we don't know about. And so he needs to sit down until that doesn't happen anymore. We don't need no experimentation. And I'm quite sure he would get to practice in the week, but we don't need the experimentation. So what I'm saying is, if he's not ready for the Ram game, sit him down. Forget Dak Prescott. If it was up to Dak, he'll be playing tomorrow. You already know what he want to do. Sometimes you got to do what's best. Sit him down. Sit him down. We don't need him. We don't need him. We need him for the long haul. Rush is not a coincidence. It's not a problem with Rush in there. Rush has not made, you know, a whole lot of mistakes. Rush has played good, manageable football, game manager, whatever you want to call him. He's done that job. We won. That's the bottom line. He ain't lost. So if he ain't lost, that sounds like he's doing a good job to me. He hadn't put his team in a position to lose. Let Cooper Rush play until Dak is really ready. And if he runs off, Cooper Rush run off 4, 5, 6 games, so be it. To me, I know what some of y'all thinking. I think somebody asked a question. There's not a controversy. Dak Prescott get paid way too much money to be sitting on the bench. So let's not even entertain that. Dak Prescott is going to play as soon as it's time. It ain't no question about that. He got to play. Huh? Justice said we've had some terrible backups over the years. Yeah. Yeah. And kudos to Cooper Rush. Undrafted, 6 or 7 years in the league. You know, been with the Giants, came to us, sat patiently, waiting, learned the offense, and look at him now. Look at him now. You know, even if he lose tomorrow, I'm saying his starts have been solid. The Minnesota game from last year, that 325 yards, won the football game, solid. Last 2 games, solid. I tell you what he has done. The reason why I give kudos to him is because just a few weeks ago, Cooper Rush went through waivers. Nobody claimed him. Nobody. That's how he got back to us. If you remember, Will Greer and Cooper Rush got cut by the Cowboys, and for us to get them back, they had to clear waivers, which means another team had the right to put claims on him, and he would have to go there. No team claimed him. That's how he got back to us. I guarantee you now, this is what Cooper Rush has done for himself. If Cooper Rush had to go through waivers now, I promise you, he would not make it back to us. Oh, no. He's earned himself a permanent job in the NFL now. These last 2 weeks, and you can add tomorrow to it as well, plus the Minnesota game from last year, I promise you, Cooper Rush will never have to worry about another job as long as his body can do it. He will be a backup for somebody. He's too good. He's too good. I ain't saying he's the best backup quarterback in the league. I'm saying Cooper Rush can come in, keep your offense stable until your starter get back. And let's just be honest with you. The man wins. I mean, hey, it's a small sample size, but the man wins. He won. He's 3-0. They got to count for something. In this league, playing the backup position, oh no, that means something. So he's earned his right, in my opinion. I guarantee if he went through waivers right now, he wouldn't make it back to Dallas. Somebody would pick him up. And that's what these last 2 weeks have done for him. I believe that he has earned a permanent job in the NFL until he retires. So it was a blessing for him. I give straight up kudos to him. I hope he show out tomorrow. You know, it ain't gonna be no controversy in Dallas, but what it does is it lets you know he's earned the right to put some money in his pocket, which is, hey, I don't know when his contract up. I don't know. I think it's this year. I don't know, but I guarantee you, if the Cowboys decide not to re-sign him next year, please understand he will be picked up by somebody, and he's supposed to be. He's earned the right in these last few weeks. So I'm all for Cooper Rush. I love an underdog story. Hey, and he's a true underdog who's just real good. They say he's the smartest quarterback in the room. That's what they say. They say you look, you ain't got to kill the offense. You ain't got to section it off and say, okay, this is what Dak can do. This is what Cooper can do. No, call the play. Cooper got it. He can do it all. That's what you need. And Cooper Rush has earned the right to do that. So I applaud that. Now, Kellen Moore, it's real simple. Just do what you've been doing. Don't mess it up by trying to be cute and pretty. And finesse. It's physical football time, which should be tomorrow anyway. It's the Washington team. I mean, it's a rivalry. Come on now. It's physical. We ain't got time for cute football. It's really line up, hit you. We know what y'all do. We know what you do. Let's just hit each other for 2 hours, see who's going to come out on top. That's really what this game really is about tomorrow. The Ram game, okay, we got to do a little bit more studying, a little bit more critiquing. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that with the Rams because we don't see them but once every 3-4 years. With Washington and the Giants and the Eagles, no, sir. This is just line up, hit somebody. Because you know what they're doing. You play them twice a year, every year. You already know what's about to happen. So let's just line up and go hit somebody. It's just that simple to me. We know Antonio Gibson getting the ball. We know your formations. We know how y'all run the ball. Let's stop it now. That's all. I mean, it's simple to me. It's simple. Hit somebody. It's just that simple. All right. So again, when we fast forward, the way that the Cowboys need to win this year is the way we're playing now. Run the ball, good defense, little play action pass, and watch how the wins stack up. See, when you got a top 3 defense in the league, please understand you're going to win a lot of football games because you're holding teams to under 20 points. You're going to win football games. You're going to win football games with a defense. You're going to win a lot of football games, especially if they, elite type defense. And right now the Cowboys have an elite defense. elite. They get after you. They're elite. So when you have that, you're going to win a lot of football games. They're not, if they're holding teams under 20, 22 points or 20, somewhere in that area, you're going to win some games. They haven't allowed a team to score over 20 yet. And that includes the great Tom Brady. Okay? That includes great Tom Brady. He couldn't be the defense lit. We just couldn't move the ball against Tampa. Period. That's where we are. So just hit some. I mean, good Lord. It ain't pretty. It may not get you ESPN highlights, but you gonna look at that clock at the end when they say 0-0-0, and you're gonna be celebrating because you don't want a football game. I don't care if it's 17-13. I don't care if it's 20-19. Just win the game. We need to stack the wins as much as possible. And when that come back, we'll be better. As far as people somewhat respect that. They know what he can get you for 3. We don't want it, but Dak can put 350 yards up on you. He can. He can. He's done it. You don't expect that out of Cooper Rush, but Dak Prescott can light you up for 350. We done seen it too many times. So it's an upgrade everywhere. The Basham is coming back. That's gonna make the defense even better. I mean, we got guys that are not even playing that know that they'll impact. We gonna be all right. It starts it's already started, but tomorrow it just continues. The beat down. I'm saying a beat down. I don't think Washington belong on the field with us. Y'all know that. Some of y'all think I'm crazy. I'm just telling you. I don't think they belong. I don't. I believe Carson Wentz is going to pay the price tomorrow. I believe he's going to get hit tomorrow continuously. I believe that's going to happen, and I believe he's going to fold like he always does. Thank you, Mike. Look, I ain't brought up this guy who should have been in the Pro Bowl last year. What about Jaron Kearse? But check this out. The way Donovan Wilson is playing right now, I don't know. I mean, look, see, somebody going to be upset because some of these guys need to stay on the field, but they ain't going to be able to. Donovan Wilson has been playing out of his mind. I expect him to have a big game tomorrow. But Kearse is coming back, and Kearse got to play. See what I'm saying? Some of these guys are like just like the Noah Brown situation. Look, Noah Brown need to be on the field, man. I don't care if James Washington's coming back. I don't care if Gallup is coming back. You need to keep this guy on the field. He has a connection with Cooper Rush. The Cooper Rush and him have a real connection because that's what all they used to do in practice. They the number twos. So there's a connection there with Noah Brown. Leave Noah Brown in the game, man. Well, even if if Gallup is ready, okay, fine. Let Gallup go on one side, let Noah Brown play on the other side, and then let's move CD into the slot. That's what you call danger. Don't put Noah Brown, have him just sitting down. No, he's a weapon. He need to play. I forget the politics. Forget, everybody talking about Conor McGovern coming up. Look, did you see what Jason Peters did when he came in the game? Did you see how well Tyler Smith and Jason Peters looked on that side over there? Did you see how they were moving people? Did you see how Tyler Smith was pulling and getting out? I mean, everybody talking about what we gonna do with Tyron Smith. Look, with Tyron Smith, he ain't coming back anyway. But even if he was, you just say, God bless you, sir. We thank you for all these years of service. We thank you, but this young kid, we can't even do a screenplay with you no more because you can't get out. You can't get out no more. This kid running like a linebacker. He able to pull from a tackle position. He's able to get out on screens, be a lead block on screens, which is hard to do. You know what kind of speed you got to have? You know what kind of speed you got to have to get out, block full screen from a tackle position? No, Tyron Smith, God bless you, sir. We thank you. We can't wait to see you get your gold jacket in the Hall of Fame, but we're good now. I'm sorry. We got to let you go, or you free to come off this bench, but I don't know where you're gonna play it because your counterpart, Mr. Peters, he look like he play guard as well. So no, I'm sorry. You got to go. Thank you for your years, but you got to go. Look, if the Cowboys let Emmitt Smith go, come on now, the list go on and on. If the Cowboys let Emmitt Smith put on another uniform like he did with the Arizona Cardinals, you got to be kidding me. And you ain't nobody. Everybody else got if they let go of Emmitt Smith, then you already know. Look, anybody else can leave. It's just that simple. All right, I'm done. Y'all can call in if you want. It's there for you. Podbean is open as well. Call in real quick and we'll be done. Quite sure most of you are watching some of y'all watching Alabama and Arkansas. But it's football on everywhere. So you can call in now, and if you want, there the number is. It'll be coming across your screen there in just a second. You see all the ways you can support the podcast. There it is, the call-in line 901-654-6853. It is open right now. You can call in. If not, I'm going to get on out of here. If you want. We got a big game tomorrow, y'all. Big game. Big game. Big game. Can I let y'all, it's only a few people on here. So when people play back, they got to fast forward almost 48 minutes. Can I tell y'all this real quick? I am debating. I have a small opportunity that has come up. It's really not small. It's a potential time bomb. It's just us five. Y'all talk to me real quick. I see whoever this is here and those on Podbean. Y'all talk to me. Most of y'all that's here have been with me for a pretty good while now. I have a potential opportunity here that I think might work. It just depends. I have an opportunity to be on the radio. How about that? The BigTime Show on the radio. An affiliate here in Memphis. Because you can pull up the link anywhere. But I have an opportunity. But I'm gonna need sponsorship for the show. I'm not asking some of y'all. I'm just saying what y'all think. Shane, are you still here? Mike Evans, you're here. Ty, you're here. Y'all talk to me real quick. Y'all earned the right to kind of figure. Y'all think I'm good enough to be on the radio? I mean, somebody really, hey, they talking. I mean, y'all think I'm good enough to be on the radio? Mike says yes. I'm gonna need sponsorship. It's available. The radio station will reach, I think, 14 markets. Don't ask me where they are, but it's 14 markets. It's big exposure. Ain't no telling what could come out of it. But I'm going to need sponsorship in order to really make this thing work. So I'm in debate right now. Talking to my partner, and we're trying to figure out if it's an eventual. I mean, none of this would change. I'll still be wherever you're looking at me from now. I'll still be here. But it's expansion, really. Okay, Shane, thank you. Shane, you say absolutely I'm highly qualified. Okay. I listen to y'all because y'all been with me, and I have to carry the show. However, the next thing that will have to be is it may not be Dallas Cowboy only or Los Angeles Laker only. I may just go into the world of sports, period. you know, it might require me to get my little controversial sports stuff in, like Brett Favre, for instance. I could do a 2-hour show on Brett Favre by itself. I hate to be a smart aleck, but let's just call it what it is. Let me give you a small example of some of the stuff I do like this. Like, I hear that Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, has bad water. They have bad water, and they're trying to find funds, and all this. Kind of remind you of the Flint, Michigan thing. If that is the case, if they got bad water in the system, the water is not clean, and they're looking for funds, go ask Brett Favre for some money. He took it. He took the money. I mean, y'all done heard the story. Brett Favre done took almost $5 million. They still counting. Look, go get some of that money from Brett Favre. He got it. Since the system need cleaning, get some of that money from Brett Favre to clean it. You ain't got to go to the state. You ain't got to declare it a federal emergency. You ain't got to do all that. Go knock on Brett Favre's door and say, hey, man, you already on your way, look like you going to prison, but look, you can help yourself out. Give us about $3 million of that money back. I mean, he took it from the welfare system of Mississippi. I mean, why not? Go knock on his door. Just look. Hey, Brett. I'm serious. Hey, Leonard, Chris, hey, you catch me at the end, man. I already been on here for a while, but I appreciate you. Look, go ask Brett Favre, since the state of Mississippi is in trouble with their water system. Go ask Brett Favre for some of that money back he done stole. Go get it. I that's just me. You see what I'm saying? Now, some of you, yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, come on now. He took it from the welfare community, and for his own personal benefit. Go knock on the door and ask for some of the money back so we get this water clear. I mean, it makes sense to me. But those are some of the type of topics that I would tackle on. What's up, Brian? Those are some of the topics that I would go on the radio with. I just couldn't limit it to the big time show, football, Dallas Cowboy only. I could do that because, the Cowboy brand is so large and huge that you could get away with just doing this. And that's actually what brought me to the dance, perhaps. But I would try to kind of go another route. Not really not another route, but try to expand it. What y'all think about that? What's up, Brian? Y'all catching me at the end. I'm getting ready to go. I'm having a little business meeting with people that have been following me and have heard me for a year and a half. I really would like their input. Here's the question, Brian. Am I good enough? I have a slight opportunity that I'm still thinking and debating about to go actually be on the radio here in Memphis. There's an affiliate here in Memphis that the opportunity is there to put my show on the radio. It can have, I think it can reach 14 markets. I'm not quite sure what all those markets are, but what it does, it expands the show. I'll still be able to do this wherever you're watching me from. That would not change, but I have a chance maybe to do it, and I would need sponsors. I would need sponsors. And I'm not asking you guys, but because that's the way that you can sponsor me with stuff that's ticking right now. But I'm talking about real business owners of businesses, sponsorship like that. That right here, what you're saying on the ticker here, that is fine. But I'm talking about businesses really sponsoring the show. Y'all think I'm good enough? I don't care if y'all tell me no. I think I am. I know I'm funny and I'm crazy when I want to be. I know my stuff. I'm a cowboy. We trying to, Mike. Mike said blowing up. We thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. But I before I make that type of jump, I have to have just a few things in place, and the other part to be faith, which I'm loaded with. And then I just believe I'm good enough, not being braggadocious. I think I'm good enough to get things going. But I'll let you guys who've been with me for a while, even you, Brian, who I remember, you popped in on me a lot of times. Yeah. Appreciate you, Brian. There it is. Brian says, big time, you have knowledge and God on your side, sir. I'll take that. So, there's a few things I need to go over with, and then I'll try to, I'll see if this is worth, you know, taking this thing to another level and see what God will do even in that. So stay tuned for that, perhaps. I'll be making a decision in the next 2 weeks. I'll say that. I should know everything I should, that I need to know by then. And everything will be here. Mike say, would Trey be part of the show? Speaking of Trey, I doubt it very seriously, Mike, but speaking of Trey, let me tell y'all, my morning started off. Appreciate y'all for y'all watching the Cowboy stuff. I'm done with Cowboy. Quick recap. Brian, since you just a little bit late, I think we're going to run over them. I think we should win double digits, 10 points plus. I think if Washington gave up 9 sacks last week, if they gave up 9 sacks last week, they're going to have a serious problem with our defense. We lead the league in sacks. I'm not saying we're going to get 9, but I'm saying at least we're going to get minimum 4. Minimum. And it's Carson Wentz. We all know how rattled he gets before then. Offensively, Kellen Moore just need to do what he's doing now. Let these guys run the football. Don't put the game in Rush's hand, even though he's capable of getting the job done. But we need Cooper Rush right where he is. I need the ball ran at least 28, 29 times. Okay. That's what I think we should do the same thing. So then for those that came late, I'm expecting us to win. Handily, actually. I'm expecting it. All right. Back to Trey. And I'm done after this. Appreciate you, Karam. Appreciate that. That's a compliment. Karam said, Doug, you are the Cowboys fan that I can listen to. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for hanging with me. Trey, here's what he did last week. Last week, if you follow me on Facebook, you will remember a post that I did. He had 2 touchdowns, 8 tackles, and 1 pass breakup last week. He had that. This week, this morning, my morning started off early because he had a game at 9:15. Trey had 2 touchdowns today running, and he had 1 throwing today. And he had about 4 or 5 tackles today. And he did break up another pass breakup. So he is showing me something. I understand he's only 8 years old, but I'm seeing some instincts that are quite natural. Stopping on a dime, cutting another direction, making people miss. He is dangerous. Every time he touched the football, it was productive today. So I made a bet with him. He wants to be me. So he has a thing. He said, I think they got about 5 or 6 more games left, if I'm not mistaken. And if he got 10 touchdowns this season or 5 interceptions, he just wants to be called big time. He wants to take my name. I told him, I said, hey, man, if you go 10 touchdowns now, you give me 10 touchdowns, I'll let you have it. I'll let you be called big time. Right now, he's like, he called a little Showtime. He don't like that. He want to take my name. I said, you got to earn this name, son. Say you got life to up. No. You just can't. You just can't. It's only one. I'm big time. Not you. I'm big time. That's what I told him. You can earn the name. I got mine playing football. For those that don't know, I was called big time doing playing football myself. He wants the name. I told you, give me 10 touchdowns or 5 interceptions, and you can be called big time. That's how I'm going to score 5 touchdowns in 2 weeks. Look like I ain't gonna make it. So of course I'm extremely proud of my son, who is he's dangerous. I'm not being biased either. I promise you I'm not. The kid can play. I'm talking about he's dangerous. Full speed. I mean, just hey. I be sitting there like I'm in shock, like, where you learn that from? Where you get that from? I mean, good vision. I mean, like, wow. I mean, and when he hit a corner, he gone. And I'm like, whoa, okay. So there it is to answer you. I know that wasn't the answer. I believe that was who asked me that. Mike, is he gonna have a section? Now I gotta let him talk on here so y'all can get a kick out of him. Y'all know he got plenty to say, But I just wanted to run that by y'all to let y'all know what's going on with the show. We are seriously debating expanding the show. Seriously debating. When I first started this thing, I was just, having fun. I'm still having fun. But, sometimes God will put a little something in it and see that there's another door that's available, another door that's open. And I'm getting presented with a few doors now. So I'm gonna at least turn the knob and see what's going on the other side. I think I owe myself that. Actually, I'm in my second year, Karam. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. Actually, I used to do this. If you go back on my page, Facebook page, I used to do a thing called the Cowboy Report. I was doing what you're seeing now, but I would do it in, 15, 20 minutes or whatever. What's up, Gary? I was doing the Cowboy Report, and I was doing it every week. And then when we win or lose, I'll come back and let the haters bite me if we lost. And then I get to talk a little trash if we won. I've been doing this since 2000, ever since I've been on Facebook. They go back to 2009. So you really have to go back and check me out. You'll be seeing that I've been doing this all the time. I just took it to another level when I did, put a Facebook page and a YouTube page and start paying for what I'm doing now through Podbean. I just stepped on another level with it. Now I'm getting presented an opportunity to take it to another level. And you just never know what God is doing, man. You never know. You just never know. You never know when you might just run smack into a real blessing. You just never know. But one thing about it, at least it's okay to try. Or at least it's okay to see what's going on. Doing nothing, it ain't nothing gonna happen. So I'm debating. I got to find a few more things out, and then I make my decision on whether the BigTime Show will be on a radio here in Memphis, or coming from an affiliate here in Memphis, which reaches about 14 markets. If I give you the link, anybody can get the link. So the way I look at that expands more than 14 markets. If you can click on, you can be anywhere, and you can listen. So that's big. I just need sponsorship. I need some sponsors to get behind me and say, "Hey, man, we believe in you. Hey, we whatever your business is, we gonna whatever your business is, we of course you get some radio spots, that type of thing. I did it so far on this show. I think I had one sponsor so far, and I kind of worked that in, trying to promote their business as well. So, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm not looking for it right now. I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing. I'm not asking you guys. By no means. I just wanted to see, people that have heard me for a couple of years now, or a year later, or whatever. I just want to get your opinion on. Do y'all think I'm good enough to go radio now? I never embarrass myself. I mean, I got too much knowledge as far as sports goes. I make sure I do. So that's what I'm thinking about. So I wanted to tell my followers who's been listening to me for a while. I appreciate you guys for hanging with me. If it wasn't for the level that you gave me, I wouldn't be on this potential level that I'm thinking about right now. So I appreciate you guys who take out a little time and just come hang with me and talk cowboy talk and laugh and all that kind of stuff. So we're trying to take it to another level, perhaps. And hope you guys y'all pray. How about that? If y'all spiritual, y'all gonna pray. I see you, Gary. I ain't took it yet, but see, I know how you think, see, Gary. I know you. So you trying to push me there. I already know what you're doing. You think I don't know that? See, my discernment spirit is already cranking up. I already see you, Gary. You ain't fooling me. I know what you're doing. Gary already claiming it for me. I already know what he's doing. Brian look like you are too. But y'all pray and let's see if God touches the heart of some people for sponsorship and let's see. I see Gary. I already knew you. See right there. So I appreciate you, Brian. Appreciate you, Gary. Gary's so slick. My brother Gary is so slick. He's slick as all. You gotta watch Gary. Gary speaks stuff on you. See, I know him. See, y'all reading the chat. Y'all know I look. If you don't know him, I know him. I know what he's doing. So I appreciate it so much. I'm ready to get out of here, but I told y'all the call-in line is right there. I don't know why y'all waiting. We still talking about the game, but I was just telling y'all about my little business that I got going, and we'll see. At a call-in line, 901-654-6853. I'm here. I'll take a few calls. We just chilling right now. We getting ready for Washington. I just believe it's gonna be the same game playing. I just believe we just gonna run the ball down their throat or try to. I think that Cooper Rush is going to do exactly what he did before. I believe we're gonna cruise. I mean, we're gonna crunch Carson Wentz tomorrow. I believe that. I believe there's nothing he can do. You get sacked 9 times last week, you will be hit this week. Oh, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt. No doubt. That's my prediction. I believe that it's gonna be the same thing. Establish a running game, a little play action pass, defense on point. Now I will say this. I ain't say this earlier. We are in the position right now, y'all. Listen, for y'all that's still here, that the defense, from my view, they can't afford a bad game. Our defense cannot afford to be bad right now. We can't afford a bad game because the offense is not explosive. I mean, we holding people under 20 points a game. I think we average about 17.7 or something like that. But it ain't like our offense scoring 30. I see you, Brian. You friends with the center for Washington, Wes Schwelster. I don't know how to pronounce their last name. Well, if you friends with him, go on text him. Text him tomorrow, or text him Brian and tell him he in trouble tomorrow. He in trouble. Yeah. I mean, now I'm just telling you, Gary. I think Gary and Brian. Listen, they can't afford a bad game. We're not scoring a lot of points. I mean, this defense really does have to keep people under 20 points. I don't think Cooper Rush can put up. Thank you, Brad. Yeah, I don't think that we're good enough offensively to score 30. I mean, I'd be shocked if we scored 27. We're not that explosive. I really do believe that. I believe that the defense has to play lights out every week until, and Dak can put up 30. Dak can. Dak can. Rush can put, look, I ain't finna knock Rush. Rush looks good to me for what they're asking him to do. He's looking good. But we have to have a lights out defense every week while Dak is gone. So far, it's been that way. Gary is looking at Gary is saying, yeah, Gary already catching it. Gary look at that. Matter of fact, if you're on here, Brian, if you're here, what's your score for tomorrow? Gary says 17-14 Dallas. That's not a lot of points. Sounds like a defensive game. Or truly, is it really a defensive game? Because Washington, they're not great on defense. They're the 27th ranked defense in the league. But you're going against a ball control tomorrow, at least it should be, a ball control, rarely throwing it football team. And so I believe that the Cowboys are not going to score a lot of points. It's not because maybe they can't. It's because it's going to be a time possession type game. Brian says 21-7, Dallas. I'm assuming it's Dallas. Matter of fact, I know it's Dallas. 21-7. That's a sign of a strong defense then, which we have. I believe that 21 is where the Cowboys can consistently go every week, though. I believe that we can score at least that. Gary said Washington's front may create problems. If I'm not mistaken, it's just Payne and Allen there. Chase Young is not playing, and I think the other guy retired, but whoever's replaced him, he's not a problem. Allen and Payne usually do make some plays, but that's why we got to lay on them early. We got to hit them. Just touch them early. Establish the tone. Chip away at that wall, and let's make it happen. They're not good. They're not good. They're not good. In the secondary. Yeah, Montez Sweat, definitely a player. Gary says they have some talent, but you can't ignore the fact that they're ranked 27th in the league as a defense, and I think that's where they are. Maybe they haven't gelled together. Let's pray to God they don't gel together tomorrow. But right now, let me look. They've given up 402.7 yards per game so far. That's not good. They're averaging 274 yards passing. That sounds like Cowboys there. You're only giving up 274 yards. That's pretty high to do that. Rushing the ball, and this is the one that we need to give up. Okay, this is the reason why we need to run the ball. Washington so far this year is giving up 128.7 yards per game rushing. Let me say that again. They've given up 128.7 yards in rushing this year. They are averaging giving up 27.3 points a game. Yeah, we got to run the ball. They're giving up 128 yards a game. Come on now. That's with and that's with some of the guys that we were talking about. Allen and Payne and Montez Sweat. Those guys are there. And they're giving up 128 yards per game. Oh, it's no question what we should do. It's no question. It's no question. You got to run the ball tomorrow. You got to run it. You got to. It's not hard. It's not hard to figure out. I hope Kellen Moore don't mess me up tomorrow. He done look. He done messed me up so far by doing what he should do. He's messed me up so far. He has, because I was thinking that he wasn't, and to me, he's still passing too much. Cooper Rush got 31 passes last week and the week before. That's too much. You should be running the ball. The guy should have over 30 carries a game. We get to 28, 29. Rush is still throwing the ball more than we run it. That's Kellen Moore. That's why I was saying I don't trust him, because see, I know what's gonna happen when Dak get back. I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna get past happy again. You're gonna forget about the running game. But even with Cooper Rush playing, he's still throwing the ball more than he runs it. And these games, keep in mind, y'all, we ain't been behind. We really haven't been behind in the games that Rush has started. He just can't help himself. I get it when you're 14 down and you be playing in the fourth quarter and you got to throw the ball. I get that. Well, the Dallas Cowboys have not been behind astronomically. They have not. He just can't help himself. He has to throw the ball. And I hope tomorrow that he don't get crazy because he see Michael Gallup out there. You see Michael Gallup out there. I hope you don't get just too excited. Man, let Michael Gallup block somebody when you're running the ball. It's just that simple to me, y'all. I'm sorry. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The running game is working. Don't fix it. Leave it alone. Roll. Run over these guys. I can't. You just know Kellen Moore gonna mess it up, though. You know he is. You know he is. You know you can just feel it. You just waiting on what happens. It's gonna happen in the Ram game. Cause see, when Dak come back, he gonna get pass happy. I already see it coming. You'll look up, Dak Prescott done throw the ball 48 times. It's coming, y'all. I hope we enjoy this. I think we're gonna get one more week of this, or the way it's supposed to be, and then when Dak come back, we're gonna catch amnesia. I believe that. All right, y'all don't want to talk to me today. That's okay. I'm done. I'll see you guys. Let's see. I'm supposed to be doing the show on Monday. However, I might come tomorrow after not directly after the game, but I might come a little bit tomorrow afternoon and we'll talk about the game. If I don't come tomorrow, I'll send a notification. You guys just kind of press the notifications for live, or I'll send out something out previous to that, let you know I'm coming. But if I don't come tomorrow afternoon, it'll definitely be Monday at 7. Okay. So what did you say, Brian? Brian said Kellen Moore is that guy that would get you in trouble every time you go to the club. You can't trust him. You got that right. You got that right, Brian. I don't trust him. I trust him to be him. Let me put it that way. So, well, what I'm saying now is kind of like foreign language. Yeah, Karam, I agree. Cowboys defense will kill it tomorrow. I'm expecting it. Oh, man, no problem, Joe, man. I appreciate you popping on, man. I appreciate you popping on. Yeah. I trust him to be him. He's allergic to running the football. I don't care what he done in the last 2 weeks. That's not him. You know, Kellen Moore is a passing game coordinator. That's him. So what I'm saying now is what it is, which is shocking to me. I trust Kellen Moore to be Kellen Moore, and he'll show me that when Dak comes back. he's going to become finesse again. See, right now he's being real physical. That's really not him. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Brian. That's perfect. He got the Boise State pinball machine, Madden 23 offense. That's what he does. I'm right now. What we seeing, everybody's kind of shocked right now because they know this is not how Kellen Moore does it. He's doing it, but everybody know this is not what we used to. We're not used to this. They both, Tony Pollard and Zeke Elliott, getting the ball, running the ball like that. Oh, we're not used to that. We're not nowhere near. It's shocking. I'm grateful for it, but it's shocking. So I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. And like I said, I think we'll get one more week of this where we'll say, hey, see what happened when we run the ball? I believe we're going to get one more week of this. And then when Dak come back, probably against the Rams, which is next week, what we've seen is going to be flushed down the toilet. Because he's going to line Dak Prescott up. And Dak Prescott is going to throw the ball minimum 36, 37 times. And you're going to look at the box score, and you're going to say Zeke Elliott going to have 12 carries. And you're going to look at the box score again and say Tony Pollard only had 5 carries. We'll be going back to run the ball 17 times a game, and Dak Prescott throwing it dang near 40 plus. I got a feeling that's exactly what's going to happen. I believe that. And that's when the stuff is going to start again. That's when Colin McCarthy's going to get his head chopped off. Brian said, I think Mike has his foot on Kellen's throat. Yeah, but Mike McCarthy ain't calling no plays. It's Kellen Moore's offense. Kellen Moore calling all the plays. He can't help himself. He can't. He can't help himself. I agree, Kelly. We should have it. We should have the look. If your job is on the line, at least you want to do is have some type of control. See, if I'm gonna lose my job, I'm gonna go out swinging my way. I'm not gonna be dependent on somebody else when I know I'm in the hot seat. So yeah, you're supposed to step on his throat. You're supposed to get involved. You're supposed to say, "Hey, we need to run it more." Yeah, you're supposed to do that. I think we get one more week, but after that, it's gonna be interesting. Gallup is back. Dak gonna be back. I mean, hello. I agree, Brian. You say that look like Mike's football. I agree. But as Karam just said, having a balanced game, how long that's gonna last? Having a balanced offense, it looks good now. I know I shouldn't be, complaining because there's nothing to complain about the last 2 weeks. That's how the Cowboys gonna win. But you just already know what's gonna happen when Dak come back. You just know it. You know it. And that's what's gonna mess us up. The formula and the game. And look, all you gotta do is keep the same game plan. Put Dak in it, it makes it more dangerous, and have the same mentality. That's all you got to do. So they run it against 8-man boxes. They still lighten them up. So that ain't the issue. We can't block an 8-man box. Every time the Cowboys line up, it's 8 men in the box. Play action, stuff wide open. Run it anyway. It's simple. But you'll have these moments like you had in the last game. Y'all remember when the Cowboys were driving, it was 3rd and 1. Kellen Moore called a passing play. Y'all remember the play where Noah Brown looked like he was held? Y'all remember that? It looked like he was held. They didn't throw the flag. But it was 3rd and 1. You had ran the ball twice. You got 9 yards out of it. It was 3rd and 1. You want to run and go for the home run. and it gave them the ball back in the chain. And I think they got 3 points out of it. You would have got that first down, then you would have knocked off at least 2 to 3 more minutes off the clock. Possibly get another field goal. I don't. I see. That's that kind of stuff Kellen Moore kills me with. First game, y'all remember, run the ball hard, easy, bam. Then he gonna run a double reverse on third down. Why? Why? See, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's just I don't trust him, man. Karen said, Kellen Moore running mixed bag, trail mixed plays. Yeah, that's what he doing. Yeah. He in his bag, you know, peanuts and, you know, Snicker bar plays. You know what I'm talking about? That's what he doing. Trying to figure it out. Huh? I don't get it. Joe said Kellen Moore called his best game last week. Can he do it again tomorrow? But see, Joe, right there, you know what? I'm going to agree with you on that last part. But here's why that statement you just made is so damaging to me. Not to me, but to Kellen Moore. You've been offensive coordinator for almost 2.5 years. And everybody's saying that, you know, most people say that was a great play call game. And all the reason why is because you finally ran the ball. I mean, good Lord. That's really all what he did. He wasn't scared of the 8-man box. He ran it anyway. And guys made things happen. You put the right people in front. I don't know what I'm gonna tell y'all, whoever was late. Let me tell y'all one other debate that I talked about earlier. Listen, I'm quite sure y'all saw last week. When Jason Peters came in, the left guard, and Tyler Smith was at left tackle, did y'all see them holes opening up? I mean, good God. Why are we debating? Why? Why are we debating about Connor McGovern and some folks even calling out Tyron Smith? Why are we even talking about them? Jason Peters knocked the main 4 yards off the ball. Hello. Tyler Smith is pulling and running the other way and getting there with his speed and athleticism. And he knocked 3 men off on one play. They played at Tony Pollard had 3 men. He knocked 3 people the next week. Why are we debating experimenting, talking about linemen? Let Peters be a left guard. Let Tyler Smith be a left tackle. Let Biotis, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele play that. Let's go play football, please. Can we just go and play football with them? Look, that 5 starting 5 there, your offensive line is knocking people off the ball. I'm talking about knocking them 2-3 yards off the ball. Can we play? Just go ahead and just play football. We ain't got to debate this no more. Forget loyalty. Put the best 5 guys that play the position. Put them out there. Let them go and knock somebody's head off. It's not hard. It's not complicated. If Donovan Wilson is playing good football and Curse is not ready to play, please let Curse stay on the bench. Yeah, I said it. Donovan Wilson is playing well. I ain't got time for that. Joe, let me see. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. See? Listen to what Joe says. Joe says, can you imagine if we get Tyron Smith back at the end of the season right before the playoffs? We would have the best line in the NFL. Here's my question, Joe. Where you going to play it? Because, see, Tyler Smith don't need to come off the field at left tackle. Quiet as kept, as I said earlier in the show. Tyler Smith is on his way slowly but surely to a Pro Bowl this year. Did y'all see that he ranked, according to Pro Football Focus, the last 2 weeks? Do you understand that he's been ranked the highest tackle in the game? He ain't giving up he only gave up 1 sack so far since he's been starting. Where you going to play it, Joe? If Jason Peters is healthy, where is Tyler Smith going to play? Because Tyler Smith is not going to the bench. Jason Peters does not deserve to go to the bench. And Tyler Smith is not going to the bench. So when he come back, where he going to play? And by that time, keep in mind, Tyler Smith will be 5-10 times better than what he is right now. So I don't look. Tyler Smith is done. Tyron Smith, I'm sorry. Tyron Smith is God bless you. We thank you for the years. And hey, if you want to play football, we'll release you. You play wherever you need to play. But you can't stop the progress of what this kid is doing. Tyler Smith. You see why they drafted him now. You see it. He doesn't deserve to come off the field. He got to play. And he's the one that's going to put Tyron Smith out of here. Joe said play him at center. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea either, but be honest, is playing well. Karan said put your players in the best position to succeed. Yeah. And quit letting loyalty get in the way. Quit letting loyalty get in the way. All right. I'm done, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, I'll probably be with y'all maybe tomorrow evening. No, Joe. Joe, we don't experiment on the line. There's such word called continuity. You ain't got time for rotations in the offensive line. You rotate defensive line. You don't experiment with the offensive line. No. Make a decision and roll. And if Jason Peters is better than Connor McGovern, sit Connor McGovern down. It's simple. It's simple. It really is. I mean, it's simple. Play your best players. It's simple. So that's it. All right, I'm out. All right, listen, y'all see the ticker there? It's been going the whole show. That's how you can support the show. All those different ways that you're seeing across there. It'd be a blessing if you would contribute or follow some of them pages. I would appreciate you so much. Get ready for the game tomorrow. Some of you enjoying these games tonight. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Gary, Karam, all those that popped in, Miss Ty, see on Podbean, Jerry, JBE, whoever you are that's listening right now, Nana, Diamonds 2008, Pastor Emma, Tampa Bay Live into the studio. I don't know, was this one of these Buccaneers people? You never know who's listening, so all these people that are here in Podbean, appreciate you at least for one time popping on. Appreciate you, Brian. Thank you so much. Before we leave, y'all know what to do. Y'all know how we leave out of here. Put your hands together. Let me see the clap emojis. Let me see the clap emojis. Y'all know what we do here. We jam our way out of here. Celebration time. We're going to celebrate tomorrow, too, with another big Cowboys win. Let me see the clap emojis before we go. And then we'll go ahead and get loose. We're going to let you go. I need to see one. Y'all ain't typing fast enough. Come on, y'all. Let me see somebody clap with me. Don't leave me by myself here on the dance floor. Don't leave me by myself. There it is. Let me see who on here. Don't leave me by myself on this dance floor. Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you, Brian. They're the clapping motors now. With those same hands, clap to the beat. And just imagine me celebrating. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Once again, we did it again. Another edition of the one and only. This is, the Big Time Show. Woo! Woo! Podbean. Yeah.